Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host, Crypto Chester, and today I'm here to talk to you about Shiba Inu. What has been happening here with this asset and where is this thing going? In this video, we're going to be covering this from an update perspective and then going into the charts, looking at the technical analysis to see where we can make some money trading this asset. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Also, like the content, guys, just help us out tremendously. So Shiba Inu, currently at a market cap of $7.6 billion here, after seeing a bit of downside here over the last day, looking at 1.81% to the downside here. The last 7 days here, roughly around that break-even sort of area here. But you can see we have been ranging between this top side and this bottom side with this micro uptrend here in between. So what we're seeing now is basically just quite a nice little pullback here. But the last month here we have seen quite a lot of downside. Okay, 14.46% downside here. Overall, this is basically a downtrend right now, guys. So usually downtrends will continue. Trend is your friend. Trade it in the correct direction. And you can see this is basically just going down. We're not invalidating any sort of lower highs at this point in time. So, and not setting any real confirmation for a trend reversal here. Okay, which we will get into in the chart very, very shortly. But overall, guys, it does look bearish right now for Shiba Inu. Now, any news here over the last 17 hours, you can see Shiba Inu ecosystem upgrades introduce auto burn features. I mean, if that is a bullish, if you want something bullish for Shiba Inu, this is bullish. The Shiba Inu supply is obviously very, very high. Okay, we know that. So if SHIB is going to be introducing automatic SHIB burns to their ecosystem, this is going to create basically a deflationary asset, okay, which is very, very bullish because the supply will become scarce, and that is where the price can actually rally up from that, which is very, very interesting that SHIB is potentially incorporating this into their ecosystem. So definitely something to really look out for here in SHIB in the future. Okay, now let's get straight into the chart here for Shiba Inu to see how we can actually be making money and where this thing could be going here in the next sort of day or so. Now, before we do that, guys, you know why we watch these videos and why we do these videos. It's basically to help you guys try and make money. We're here to make money. You're here to make money. It's a working thing. So right now, we are always looking for new opportunities. Now, the newest opportunity that we have seen here is Bitcoin Hyper. I think if you guys remember Mind of Pepe recently launched. I think it was last week, and we did dump straight at the pre-sale. Okay, it did dump, but then we started rallying up quite aggressively here, and we made a lovely 33% on that investment here. So yeah, very, very clean, very, very nice, and yeah, that is why we do cover some of these pre-sales here on this channel. Now, the latest one that I think is going to do very, very well here, guys, is the first Bitcoin Layer 2 chain. Okay, so basically they've taken Bitcoin's blockchain and they've made it more scalable and faster and more efficient. Okay, so basically it's actually going to be usable. Okay, now you can see here that they've raised $1.1 million so far. Pretty impressive stuff. And you can see this is the Bitcoin Hyper pre-sale. If you guys do want to get involved with this, I will leave the link in the description for you guys to go check it out. Obviously, go do your own research before just aping in. But yeah, full disclosure, I'm involved with this pre-sale. I bought some bags. I think this thing is going to be absolutely explosive here. It's a layer 2 for Bitcoin, supported by massive, massive agencies here. And it's got a really, really good sellable use case here, guys. It's quite rare that we do see that with specific assets. You can see it's actually being covered in very, very big major news outlets as well. The Cryptonomist, Inside Bitcoins, and Bitcoin.com are covering this thing as well. Really, really, really strong influencers behind this thing. So yeah, overall, it's ticking all the boxes for me. It's got the utility, it's got the coverage, it's got the marketing budget, it's already raising here. So yeah, it's looking really, really, really strong for centralized exchange listings and other things like that. Anyway, do your own research, links in the description. If you guys want to download Best Wallet as well, that is also basically you can claim free airdrops there if you guys are interested in that stuff. Now over to the Shiba Inu chart. You can see here that as discussed at the start of the video here, we have seen quite aggressive downside here. Now, the point of concern here that I'm looking out for is where we currently are, currently in the live price here on the daily. You can see if we lose this zone, very, very likely we head down to 1235. Super, super easy for that to happen, and that will not be a small move, guys. Okay, remember this is on the daily, so it's a 2.17% move here, and overall this chart does look pretty bearish to the downside here from what we're looking out for there. Now, how can we make money from this? This is the big question. Okay, now you can see here that in previous price action from this area, from this level here, we have seen quite a nice bit of growth, quite a nice bit of bullish momentum here. So what I would be waiting for here is basically to see how this reacts in this area. If it is going to be a bullish bounce, it's very likely that we reclaim this trend line, which we have currently had a little fake out on here. If that is going to happen, then there is a potential long position up to the 21 EMA, which will potentially be roughly around a 3.82% move. Now, if we lose this level of support, guys, super clean move here, very, very easy, because we're going to be playing off the resistance here of this trend line here. And you can see, if I can get that right, you can see the resistance of this trend line is usually pretty brutal. So add that into losing this level of support as well, you're easily looking at around a 3.42% move to the downside here in terms of a short position. Let me know what you think of those trades here in the comment section, guys. Super intrigued to know your opinion. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next one.